guys! I'm posting on time today because it's Wednesday and I know that it's late, but my videos are usually going to be posted late because this is the only time I really have to do anything. I am in my bedroom for this video and I would really just like to sleep right now, but I'm doing this for you guys. Today in my video I'm going to be talking about this book. It's kind of a funny story because it's the most recent book I have finished. And I said that I would like to do a book review someday in my life, so here I am going to review It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. I apologize, sir, if you are watching this and I am not pronouncing your name right, although I don't think you're going to be watching this. Nonetheless, I greatly apologize if I'm not saying your name right. Today's video was like kind of just put together Wednesday night, so it's going to be kind of messy. You guys are really bad at leaving me ideas to talk about. So I'm reminding you guys right now that you should give me ideas in the commenty thing below everything on what to talk about in my videos. It's really hard thinking of ideas. So my friend Carly suggested that I do a clothing haul. This was a debate. I don't really like clothing hauls. I don't like to watch them because then I get envious of what the people bought. But I do really love clothes, and I love buying clothes. So if you guys would like to see a clothing haul, let me know. Okay, so I recently finished It's Kind of a Funny Story over spring break. It's a wonderful book. I saw the movie like a couple years ago, I think, and I was like, wow, what a really good movie. It's sort of a contradicting name. In my own words, this book is about a boy that is depressed, wants some help, and figures out that life goes on. Yeah, I'd say that's a good summary for it. So the boy in this book, his name is Craig. It's a first-person point of view. Usually I don't like books when they're told in a boy's version unless they are written perfectly. And this was pretty much dead on. This boy is named Craig and he gets into this executive school, which is a high school, and he does a lot more work than he expected. Welcome to high school! And he's not really prepared for it at all. He's not worried about making himself happy at this point. He's worried about his future and wanting to do good in his future. This executive school will help him get a good job when he's older. And that sounds great, but you want to be happy, right? And he becomes really depressed and attempts to commit suicide. And that's kind of rough. When he realizes he doesn't actually want to die, he calls the suicide hotline, explains that he does indeed have a plan, and winds up getting himself checked in to this mental facility, which helps him a lot. The people he meets, his therapists, getting away from the real world for a little bit and focusing a lot on himself, it helps him. So what I get from this book that Mr. Vizzini wrote and did a wonderful job explaining is that you need to focus on what makes you happy and worry about the present instead of the future. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before, but waiting for the future is a kind of nostalgia. Everyone makes these big plans for the future, but you never know if it's actually going to happen. They just expect them to. So this nostalgia that I'm talking about of the future is the sort that you don't know exactly what you're missing, but you know that you're missing it. And that's what Craig has. He knows that he wants to have a big job when he grows up, and he knows that he wants to be successful. He just is missing it because his high school life is so rough. And I can relate to that a lot. So I like to mark my books up. People ask me why. I really can't explain it. I just like to flip through the books that I read, see a spot that I highlighted and know that it was important. So I'm going to flip through it now and find some places that I highlighted. Alright, so my favorite quote probably from this book is, "I'm not afraid of dying, I'm only afraid of living." It comes from the character named Humble, who is sort of like Craig's best friend in the book. He's a bit of a psycho. I guess I can sort of get where he's coming from because real life can be actually really scary. There's a lot of things in this world like bullying, world hunger, money, and all of those things. I mean, the list goes on. It's stressful. So some people really let these things get to them. It happens, and they don't want to deal with those things. So they get this idea that dying would be better because it just all ends then. So that's it for my book review on It's Kind of a Funny Story. I know that this was really probably boring, and I'm sorry, but I don't really have much else to talk about. That's why I'm relying on you guys to leave me comments in the boxes below about what I should talk about. It's the second time I put this in the video, and now I'm making it a third time. Comment what I should put in my videos down below. Just after you watch this, like if you're on a phone, slide up a little, or if you're on a computer, do the mouse thing and scroll down. Just leave me a comment. I am begging you. So I will be seeing you guys next week. And until then, my computer screen friends, see you later.